What's up, Phoenix Origins? Nice. You're off to a great start. It's going well so far. Started the game 2 days ago. It's a while back, but good luck getting the world record. It honestly depends because the guy who has the record is still going. He's on like 215 right now. If he would die or error right now, at like the 220s, I'd definitely go for it. It's a blue screen. There we go, fixed. Oh fuck, this is also blue. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna carry this game on. I'm trying to get 200 at least. Hopefully the game sound isn't too loud because the in-game sound for BO3 is like adjusted so that it's always good for the stream, but I don't know about BO4. Zombie Taker? It's some guy, some French guy. I don't actually know his name. He's got Fortnite in his name, I believe. So, it's not him. But I have heard that he's in a game also, but I don't know at what round. Not the blue screen. Apparently they've been fixed. I haven't seen anyone error on this map. Like, I'm not even joking. Besides the errors, there's plenty of shit on this map.
This is gonna put me off soup forever.
Like, there's enough stuff on this map that is broken. For example, invisible drops. Those are good fun. The glow on the drops is gone, so you can barely see them. Besides that, there is that HUD that happens to people sometimes. They're really late rounds. And is that it? Look at this nuke. What the fuck is this? Turn down the game start by like 30%? Alright, bet. Like this? Okay. It was really loud, holy fuck. The game is loud? Yeah, I saw that on OBS. Maybe it's a little bit too quiet now, but we'll be going back to BO3? I definitely will, especially, like, for sure for NML. I don't know what my next high round will be on BO3. What?
You know what I think?
I don't know what my next high round will be on BO3, but we'll see. I'll definitely be playing it again at some point. This is the best map in Black Ops 4? Oh, this is easily the best map. Blood is boring for high rounds in my opinion.
Soup's on.
Because all you're sitting behind a trap more than half the game. I'm like, yeah, no, I love Rev where you're sitting still as well, but at least you have to think about your ammo situation. I mean, I guess you could do that on Blood as well, but you can just run the strat without having ammo. Can't do that on Rev. You don't want to be doing dead wire all game, you will actually error to do that.
That was a big one.
Might do a high round on BO3 next week. High? Which one will it be though? Have my cheeky 9-month rest. I haven't played a BO3 high round in how long? Ascension was in start of February. It's been 2 months. Like, this is my highest round since my Ascension game. Look at this insta kill, like what the fuck, bro?
Insta kill.
Get 'em while the getting's good.
Alright. Loss rate, dude, the RPG is stupid OP, man. It's literally the wonder weapon of every map. Every map is gonna be the RPG, like there's just it's just it. You're gonna have to accept that. I don't mind it, but it is a bit cheap, isn't it? No Thumbs wants me to equal Ascension, no guns, no jug. Jesus Christ, I still have to play that map.
Soup's on.
255 attempts again. Well, apparently the round cap on this game is glitched as well, so 255 is the cap on BO4 at the moment, which makes this game even better. I'll be playing Ascension again at some point, but I won't be going for like no guns, no jug or something. I want to go for the fastest 255. There's just something about having the fastest 255 on a map. I just like thinking that way. Like, imagine if there was no round cap, I would have the record. Same with the Rev. I just like having the fastest 255 on the map. Strat does look cool though. I mean, right now I'm only doing RPG Horde, but what I actually should be doing is shooting an RPG shot, then activating this trap. Most people run it that way around, but honestly it doesn't matter. Blood of the Dead players got yoinked. Yeah, they did. Luckily, there's not too many Blood of the Dead players. But yeah, I kind of like this strat. It will get boring eventually. I don't doubt that one bit. But should be the trap ready. Just this timing. Look at that.
Who says a watch pod never boils?
This one doesn't. A friend of mine, Skull, he just quit on 2.11 without blue screening. He was 50 hours into the game. So that's looking good so far.
Anything left after that?
Did I miss half the horde? I'm pretty sure I did. I hope they do fix that round cap thing, because otherwise it's just like 255 all over again. This map is actually, honestly, if this map, I've said this a lot, but I don't know if I've said it on stream, but if this map released on the day BO4 itself released, BO4 would be a success, and I'm not even joking. This map is actually really good, and it's not broken that much. You can compare it to BO3 in terms of how broken it is, because you have invisible drops that happens on Shi No Numa, you have invisible, just textures that are not working. You know, that's on BO3 as well. If this map released on BO4 release day, it would actually be a hype. Like, it would actually be good and be worth playing. But nope, they released it half a year after the game already died. And that's too late. And that's what sucks about it, because this map actually has a lot of potential. But people just don't care. I don't blame them.
Who says a watch pod never boils?
I don't blame people for not playing this. Okay, oh, fuck off. I don't blame people for not playing it, but this map released earlier would have been a lot nicer.
I fought my way out of worse situations. Believe me.
Yeah, if you don't have BO4, then don't bother buying it. This map, instead of, honestly, I'd rather have only this map than the other four. Like, I'm not even joking. This map works and is good. The other four maps don't work and they're not good. Well, at least they didn't work on release. Why are you mad? Why are you mad, bro? They didn't work on release. If Blood worked on release, then fair. Release that map and this map. And then you would have a great start to BO4. Like, I'm not even joking. But, nope. They released 2 Chaos maps that were completely unplayable on launch. They released Blood of the Dead, which was also broken on launch, and then they released Classified, which was also broken on launch. And it was literally impossible to do the Easter egg, and it still to some extent is. So it would have been great seeing everyone compete for the first 150 on the map, but no, because the biggest final boss we've ever had in Zombies is the blue screen, because there's literally no way of beating it. Treyarch has the key to beating the blue screen, and they decided to only now give it to us by removing the blue screen. What's up, Scott? What's up, dude? I can imagine you're very happy that you're not on that game anymore right now. Should probably just start using the trap a little bit more. I actually missed an ammo on 106 because I couldn't see it.
Come on in. Water's fine.
So that was good. Thanks to the sub, Violent Dreams. I do appreciate that.
Shit! Too many to count.
211 for online is enough? Yeah, 211 is a good round. I mean, if it was your last game on the map, I wouldn't have quit, but just because you were going to play local anyway. I don't blame you for quitting out. I don't see many people playing that high online anyway.
Hey, Scabhead! That change your mind?
The Gauntlet one... Oh god. I use it whenever I have ammo for it. Shape. It just, like, it's good, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't have any ammo. Literally, like, it has 40 bullets. 13 charges. That's it. Alright, I actually need to start running this a little bit better, because I'm running it like a potato right now.
Soup's on.
Won't miss the broken invisible HUD as well. Does the French guy who's on like 216, does he have the glitched out HUD? Is that round? I'm pretty sure it is. Bad. Okay, you're gonna show me this drop. So you're gonna show me a double points, but you're not gonna show me a max ammo.
Thank you.
But supposed to be a test game anyway. Yeah, I don't blame you for quitting out. I've quit on 200 plus before on Moon. That was also a test game. Well, test game. It was just a game to see how far I could get with playing seriously. See if I could get a 200, and then I got 204 flawless, and I just down, and I was just like, no, I ain't doing no more of this shit. Subs might hate me. Might. You might as well take that might away. They're gonna kill you. No, actually, they're gonna kill your channel. What I should say.
Time to strike down the wicked.
He doesn't. I think it's random. Well, that's just great. Not this dude.
Sorry the end was so messy.
No, fuck it.
I'm almost sure you went last this time. And one.
It's your highest ever round in Kidu IX Solo. First of all, I appreciate that, Harry. My highest round ever is 255. I've done that twice on BO3. If I ever will play IX, I mean, never say never. I don't know. I have actually never played the map, but just because there are rumors going around that zombies, the high round errors might be fixed, like, who knows in terms of, what's the map called again, IX? Maybe you could push it a lot further now. Wait, what the fuck am I doing?
That was a big one.
See how the next map goes? I'm just so pissed that they released this map now and not on release. Or if they just made a map this good on release day. When is the next DLC? I mean, who knows really? There was a 3+ month gap on, I just totally just went back through the trap. Brilliant. There was like a 3-month gap between DLC 1 and 2, so the next one's probably going to be June, July. What was the second 255? I can't even remember. Revelations. And I'll probably get another one on Rev, just because I love the map so much. I was expecting 20 maps to be out by now. Thank God there's not 20 maps. I play on PS4, and honestly, I don't really know what round I'm going to today. I have a decent amount of time. We'll just see, like, when I'm starting to get, like, tired, hungry, anything like that. I want to get at least 120. 125, possibly. The map isn't that fast, but honestly, it doesn't really matter.
Come and get it.
Did this in 7 hours, impressive. The map isn't that fast. That's the only flaw I have with it, is the fact that there's no dog rounds. But honestly, you all know my favorite map doesn't have dog rounds either, so... I'm actually going to save the rest of this ammo for next round. Take 3 months to give us another good map, I'll be happy. Yeah, dude, I'll wait 3 months for another good map. I personally love this map. Not in my top 5 of all time, because it's just the BO4 engine, I just don't like the BO4 engine. But in terms of a BO4 map, this map is good. It's the longest you've played in one sitting, in terms of high rounds or in terms of just overall, because when one of the World War II Easter eggs came out, we played for 22 hours straight trying to solve it, and then I'm pretty sure we didn't even beat it until the week after, so that was bad. ZNS has dogs. Actually doesn't have spiders. 211 in 50 hours isn't slow. I mean, compared to most BO3 maps it is. If you're comparing it to BO1, no, it's not slow at all. I'm used to Rev at this point. Literally, like, after I played that Rev game, I just wanted to play maps, but everything just felt so slow. And I was just like, yeah, no shit, every map is like 20 more hours to 255 compared to Rev. In Rev, I played 200 to 255 in 2 days. 200 to 227, then 227 to 255. How long is each round taken? A little over 10 minutes, like 11. 11 minutes. Next COD been confirmed. I've heard a lot of Modern Warfare 4 rumors, which would be nice. I also know that I'm 99% sure there's not going to be zombies in the next game, which could be good, but honestly, I don't know. I'd rather have no zombies than terrible zombies. Rev is insanely fast. I fucking love Rev, dude. I'm honestly gonna replay that map just to try and get an even faster time.
I'm a little light.
Alright, let's just...
Soup's on.
Like, I got the fastest 255 on Rev. 38.5 hours. And honestly, I think you can improve that by another hour and a half. With Perfect Box, at least. Let's just have a zombie break next year, exactly. Between BO2 and 3, we had a zombie break. And that went better than between BO3 and 4. I'm just saying. Zombies needs a holiday. Like I said, I'd rather have no zombies than bad zombies. And like World War II, if that was skipped, honestly, it would not have hurt me in any way. Probably benefited the zombies community.
Come and get it.
Actually, you know what, dude?
So it's a
Go
fight you
get.
want, huh? This is gonna put me off soup forever.
/ Chronicles. Honestly, I'm a little bit worried for that because with the BO4 engine, I just hope they don't ruin some of the old maps with this engine because I'm not a fan of it. This game just does not feel like Treyarch at all. So I hope they don't like ruin the remasters because of the engine. I hope they do something well with it. They completely succeeded on like Chronicles 1, but just because 1 was a success doesn't mean 2 will be.
I call down the lightning!
Origins of Mob of the Dead on BO2, so on Origins I have a 119, on Mob of the Dead I have a 144. But honestly, I mean, they will probably release another, what's it called? Another Chronicles, but honestly, I really hope they don't. Because if it's a disappointment, then everyone's just going to be negative again for another, like, couple weeks. And I'm not looking forward to that. Amazing! Oh, I actually picked it up as well. I'm literally like the smartest player out there. What's up, Devil Zombie? It's better than Infinity Ward Zombies. I never played IW, so I can't say. Thanks, brother, for the ammo.
Could sure do with a reload.
That's gonna give me a max soon, watch.
Hey, scabhead! That change your mind?
Let's be positive and optimistic for once. It's hard to be positive when the map's dog shit. I can sit there, like, no hate, but there are some of the zombies YouTubers out there who are like saying, yeah, Black Ops 4 is like my favorite zombies experience ever, and I'm just like, dude, there's just literally no way it is. Like, I get that you want to be positive and shit, but I don't want you to be fake.
Back off, meatheads.
You and Muslo are the only two that have played BO4. Trust me, there's a lot more people. There's like 3 or 4 200s on the game already on this map. Pretty sure there might even be 5. Who's better at zombies, me or Steve? Well, Steve doesn't play zombies, so he doesn't classify as a zombies player anymore. I don't like comparing myself to any other player because Steve does a lot of different stuff. He does Easter egg speedruns and first rooms, and I don't do that. He has played some more high rounds than me on different games, so I don't really compare myself to players like him.
You know what they say, the devil makes work for idle hands.
What is your Origins world record? I mean, I've got the highest round. Only 3 200s? I thought it was a lot more. Whatever. There will be more. That's all I know. That round says 111. Dude, do you read, bro? It's 112.
Anything left after that?
It actually says plus, which means it's 110 or higher. Actually, you know what, dude? Food get. How long did the Origins game take you? 93 hours and 12 minutes to be exact. 2 French guys and me. I saw one guy on Zombie Records. He was on 200 exactly. I don't know if that's one of the 2 guys you're talking about. And Sulky. I don't know if Sulky is actually going for 200 on this. I bet he would, probably. Considering he also attempted Blood for the record and got like a 271. Thanks, Cads. I'm just gonna shoot all of these bullets because, I mean... Oh my god! What the f... I almost just missed that max. I didn't even fucking see it. Dude...
Come and get it.
The RPG is a new way to get a high round. How an innovative. I can't wait to see the DLC 3 high round strat. Fortnite, yeah, I saw that. That guy. He's still going. Like 216, whatever the hell it is. I hope the reset is like 60 hours for this map, so we have like a 225, 230 world record. At the absolute most. I just don't want another map that reaches 255, especially not with this glitched out fucking round cap now.
Yeah, my gauntlet kicks ass.
When Sulky grinds for something, he usually gets it. He grinded Origins and quit out of both of his games. He could have beaten me to the first 200 on Origins, but no, it was just like, nah, fuck it, I'm gonna quit out.
So it's a fight you want?
Speaking of Sulky, he literally just uploaded 1 minute ago. Just got a notification for it. You fucking kidding me? New Ancient Evil fastest strategy guide. Oh dear. Wonder if I get that 2.8. Dude, that was nuts. Me and Gamers were in a call, and he was just like, dude, Sulky's on 400 viewers on IX. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, he's pulling those viewers a lot lately, it's nuts. And then, like, 20 minutes later, I opened the stream and I said, yo bro, what the fuck, Gamers? He's on 2.6k viewers. He was like, yeah, good one. And then he opened the stream and you're like, what the fuck is happening? Couldn't hack the frame lag. I had frame lag all the way from round 94 in that game. And his frame lag started on 160 something. Good one, mate. Just use media player, brother. I'm pretty sure he did, but it failed. But whatever. Just disconnect you from the internet. You have an Elgato. I'm actually spamming this a little bit too much. I don't really care. I've almost died here twice. I don't know how many dying wishes I've used, like two or three in total.
Anyone seen any spare ammo?
No gums 200 one day? That sounds disgusting. That just does not sound fun at all. No one has even tried to beat me. K-Town has tried. He failed, but he has tried.
Primordial weapon in the chaos of the treasuries.
Blue screen still dominate? I have not seen a blue screen in a long time on BO4. Actually, that's not true. I got a blue screen on release day of this DLC, but that wasn't because of the map. I literally got the blue screen while loading up the game.
Come on in.
That gauntlet was the
Water's fine.
shit one. Yeah, it's the one. That's the one I got in the game where we only got one gauntlet before we restarted. I beat K-Town at something. I mean, realistically, BO3 Origins is just not his style of map. Like, yeah, it's Origins, but it's a different Origins. He even said it, like, I'm not good at the BO3 version. He also ignored my advice, but, like, whatever. Like, K-Town said he just doesn't like BO3 Origins. And I'm like, whatever. Fair. Fair enough. I'm not a BO2 Origins fan, even though I still like it.
Pegasus, I need you.
K-Town had a lot of fails on BO3 Origins. I'd replay for the 200 when someone beats me. Well, lucky you, no one beat you. And I don't even think I will ever beat you either. I said I would, but I just really don't give a shit. Like, I don't really want to go for that. It's just like, Origins is already a slow map, especially after 162, but just having to do that all no gums. At one point I was going to be like, yeah, I'll just play a no gums game to reset, but that's actually quite hard, considering I got safety gums. Like, I use a decent amount. I probably use 15 all the way from 162 to 255. Now that doesn't sound like a lot, 15, but we don't have guns, that's 15 downs, so like... Queen's 255 test, that was, yeah, I was watching that and I just thought it would be the same thing as, you know, everyone experienced. The round will just end, then you have a blank round, then you have round 1, 2, and onwards. But no, it just literally doesn't end. That's why I was so fucking pissed off about it earlier today. Actually, why am I shooting this many bullets? I only enjoy new maps for like 2 hours. Cherokee at 158 just for the record. They'll still be over 20 hours. I mean, normally I do 162. Like, the fastest 162 time is 16 hours 12 by me. And that's with alchems, with gums and all that shit. The blue screen fix is promising. I just don't understand why they removed the round cap. Why they added back the round cap. Why would they do that? I mean, they might have done it on accident. They also removed the reset on BO3 on accident, but... I don't know, man.
Too many to count.
I hope they know what they're doing. I know they don't know what they're doing, but... If they knew what they were doing, they would have working leaderboards by now, even though they promised them on launch. That's what I put on Twitter earlier today. I was like, hey, last year they tweeted out we're gonna have functioning leaderboards next week. Now it's half a year later and they're still not here, so it's like, okay dog, why'd you lie?
Who says a watch pod never boils?
Number just doesn't change? Well, that's the same on BO3, isn't it? Someone would have to check how many zombies there are every time you end the round 255, because on BO3 it just repeats itself. Like, the zombie count doesn't increase every round.
Ow! Scarlet, don't get careless.
What's up, Flawless? There are additional rounds. Do they increase in length though? Because on BO3 they don't. BO3 round 255 is the same length if you repeat it over and over and over again. Make it into a mobile app? What the fuck? No one uses leaderboards except the fact that literally the whole community asked for leaderboards. Dude, what the fuck do they have in their ears? Or their eyes if they're reading stuff on Twitter, but... First started going for most kills instead of high rounds, but the kills reset though. Kill counter resets, I'm pretty sure. Times, I don't have a times command, but 100 time was 5.5 hours. What's up, Strike? Might be able to get a count. Yeah. I'm waiting for the upload. She said she's gonna upload something about it.
You know what I think? I think you're scared.
Don't know what they're smoking. Some good shit. I still haven't played this map. I actually like it. I think it's decent. Strat is alright. It's not too fast, but it's a decent pace. 16 SPH. Not bad. It's Kino speed, except it has no dog rounds. French guy on 219, yep. I know he's still going.
This is gonna put me off soup forever.
Whatever the French guy gets, I'm gonna try and beat. That's the goal. Depending on how far he gets, actually, because I don't want to beat like a 280, 100-hour long game. Like, fuck off, mate. Then I'll just quit on like 220 or 255. We'll see. But I know for sure that I am playing this map for 100 hours. Play it for 70, not 100. Imagine if I was playing Rev right now, I'd be on fucking 147 or 148. Like, that's fucking stupid. Could be on 149 or 150 by now on Rev. It's actually nuts how fast that map is. I'm pretty sure my 150 time was 8 hours 11. How long is it around now? Like 11, 12 minutes at most. Not that bad. But it's no Rev or Origins early rounds. Origins rounds would be 5.5 right now. Look how fast these guys are. That's one thing that's nuts.
I think I took a wrong turn.
This is a bad idea. I'm gonna use MC strat. Fucking Jesus. 205 hours. To know the reset on BA4? No one's actually reset on this game. People have gotten this, like, a weird Titanic error. I'm just gonna assume that that's reset.
Soup's on.
You can't compare every map's time to Rev. I know, but it's just like... Even on Origins, I'd be on 130 right by now. Plus. If this map had dogs, it would be honestly so much better, but it's still good. Just because of the fact that you use ammo for the strat. Get a max every 4 to 5 rounds, even 5 to 6. Be good. Yo, what's up, pilot? A max that I actually won't miss because I've already missed a max because I can't see it. And I also can't hear it because I got no sound. And I ain't playing this shit with sound, that's literally the reason I refuse to play Moon. You know what, dude? Food kit. Let's do the trap.
Come on in. Water's fine.
What the hell? On Beast from Beyond, you'll be on 70 right now. Woo. Beast from Beyond. If you're doing the no power strat, you'll be on 270 by now.
I think I took a wrong turn.
$148 on Moon. Yeah, Moon is also nuts. Moon and Rev are like similar all the way to like 160. Nothing stupid. Moon is another map I actually really need to get out of the way. You need sound. You only need sound for the first 170 rounds though. That's the thing. What I would do if I would have like summer holiday and I would have all the time in the world, I would just wake up early, play Moon, get a setup like the night before, play from like round 50 all the way to 170 in one sitting, and then just don't have to play with sound ever again. It will be like the worst day of my life, but at least then it's over and done with. Hardest map in Zombies, you should play it. Let me just quickly spend like 40 quid on IW and then another 15 on the map that I'm only gonna play once. That's worth it. I'd rather buy Fortnite 5 times. Kaplan.
So it's a fight you want, huh?
Come on, dog. Mad. Missed the shield. No. Who gives a fuck?
Who says a watch pod never boils? Anything left after that?
Oh hell no. Oh hell no.
Shit.
Why are you mad, bro? Why are you mad, bro?
This is gonna put me off soup forever.
Thanks for exploding. Beast from Beyond, what a meme, dude.
Sure do with the
Rather
reload.
not. IW was good until the third map. Moral of the story. There's actually a drop there I just picked up. It was 2 swords. Brilliant. Actually stupid how hard they are to see. Who knows, I might have already missed another max. Fuck knows, dude.
That was a big one.
The SPH on this, I'm pretty sure if you run it like rocket only, then it's 13, 14. With a trap and shooting a rocket, every trap is like close to 16. Like a little, like high 15, low 16s I'd say. And then running trap only is like 17 if you run it properly, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't actually know since when Shake, but they buffed PhD between DLC 1 and 2, and that's actually fucking ridiculous.
This is gonna put me off soup forever.
Tenth like, let's go. Let's go, mate. Okay. I'll accept that.
Anyone watching my back?
Yeah, the SPH is not bad, it's just the problem that there's no dog rounds in the map. Like on Kino you have a slow SPH, but you have dog rounds.
Pegasus! No!
Has the Xbox has the current world record for beast from No One Cares. Probably the worst IW map, Shaolin. Alright. Like a max, but we all know we're not gonna get that.
Soup's on.
Sulky has a 58 on that. Oh, 77. Yeah, that's... I have not seen anyone else with a 77. on, dude. Dude, fucking Beast from Beyond. What a meme. I remember Steve spending like 2 weeks on the fucking devil boss fight. Which was actually a good boss fight though. That's what a boss fight should be. Boss fights, you shouldn't be able to complete them in the first attempt. Whereas, I have completed most of the Easter eggs on my first attempt. The only one I didn't do my first attempt was fucking, what's it called? GK, which is the best Easter egg on BA3 in my opinion. Talk about high rounds. Oh dear. My rounds are dead, sadly. Imagine if Zombies was the same way as Fortnite. The best players get the most recognition. Yeah, I mean the thing with the devil boss was that it was hard. It would take you like a lot of games to practice and learn all the different attacks he has, and then you can eventually beat him, and it's satisfying when you actually beat him. Whereas with like BO3 Easter eggs, you would go into the DE boss fight, beat it on your first go, and be like, yeah, now what? And I'm pretty sure that's round, which is a lot earlier than I expected. Boom. One bullet left. It's gonna give me a max next round. Watch. Alright, watch this. That. Next ammo. Oh, come on, man. Why are you gonna give me the glow on the insta-kill? I want a glow on a max. Oh, and now you're gonna break it. Alright. 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 Whatever. Actually, you know what, dude? Okay.
You add something new to this show? You know, like vinegar? Oh, you are all gonna
Props to Steven, smart guy doing that. Yeah. But they both grinded the shit out of that, bro. I wouldn't want to do that. I would do it on the on a squad. Just upload that instead. Oh, there goes my ammo. I'm gonna have to wait for this thing to recharge now. Thanks Kyle 2002 for the sub. And that's here? Nope.
Who says a watch pod never boils?
I'm gonna have to do trap only now until I get another Pegasus.
I could use some more breathing room.
Come on.
Soup's on.
So is the cab 255? We don't fully know yet, but yeah, probably is. What the hell is that? We think it is now.
1, 2, shit! Too many to count.
Traps have
This is
drops?
gonna put
Nope.
me off soup
This
forever.
trap doesn't give you drops. Oh, that's the first time I've ever gone stuck here. Interesting. And the specialist doesn't give you drops either, so you're gonna have to use the Pegasus to get your drops. I fucking hate these ice
Worse
guys.
situations, believe me. Come and get it.
Alright. Hope you get that 200.
All right, you
I hope so
pathetic
too.
freaks. Who's first?
Actually, I don't know if I do. It'd be really
Come on
painful.
in. Water's fine.
It'd be really long. Just a decent round. Any decent round I'll take. I don't know if it's better because it doesn't kill a lot of zombies. This thing kills us straight up like 100+ zombies and it lasts forever. Maybe the blue grenades are better, but just because of the recharge time, but let's see, who knows. Next time I might run blue grenades, considering the errors are maybe fixed. Well, tanks you. Actually glowed as well, that max. That is mud. So I'm gonna camp a little bit. $300 you can make maybe. I mean, not if the cap is 255. Alright, let's put another one of these things down.
Back off, meatheads.
Good stuff. So I'm gonna camp with the fist. Either I'd say Wraithfire, then the Pegasus, and then the, I don't know how you pronounce them things. But yeah, Wraithfire would probably be the best. Probably run that in my next game, just because of the recharge time. Probably kill a full horde every other trap with it. Instead of having to wait like, I don't know how many trap activations it is for the Pegasus. 5 or 6.
Seek the primordial weapon in the chaos of the treasures.
Map.
You know what I think? I think you're scared.
Matt,
See this?
I can't see.
This is power.
Yeah, the Pegasus does kill a lot more. That's why I'd rather have them than like the monkeys thingies. They just don't kill enough. Oh
You
shoot!
just earned a nasty death. Well, nastier.
And they don't recharge fast
Give you some
either.
more breathing room.
Whereas Pegasus recharges fairly quickly.
situations. Believe me.
Are you mad though?
I think I took a wrong turn.
How many times to make 100? What do you mean? How long it takes to get to 100? You can't camp here to 100 all the way. But the 100 time was 5.5 hours.
I'm a little light.
Alright, one more. I don't actually know how many zombies this kills. Let's say a good 500-600. Nope. Nope. I have that so many times when I'm almost out of ammo, it just ends.
Seek the primordial weapon in the chaos of the treasuries.
Might as well put this down here, bam. Later. Enjoy it, lads.
You know what they say. The devil makes work for idle hands.
Don't really give a
Soup's
fuck.
on.
We can use another Pegasus.
This isn't the best time to be running low.
We can special zombies, dude. I'm not gonna miss those fuckers on the next Ether map.
So it's a fight you want, huh?
Oh dear. Almost died. There's a carpenter there, isn't there? Yeah, there is.
No,
Yes,
you are all
barely
gonna
see
feel
it.
this.
I'm not gonna get a max here anyway, so I don't even want a max.
Anything
Where the
left
hell did the
after
horde
that?
go? Oh my fucking god. Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Of course you're not
All
gonna
right, you fetid
activate.
freaks. Who's
So
first?
good. So good.
This is gonna put me off soup forever.
What's up, CO2? Doesn't matter, dude. You don't have to be here early. Hop in whenever you want. The beauty of streaming. Holy fuck.
Back off, meatheads. Who says a watch
It's actually
pot
nuts
never
how fast
boils?
these guys are. How are you? I'm good. How about you? Almost got trapped there. Almost got trapped there. That.
That was a big one.
That's not ready, is it? Now it is. Okay.
You know what I think? I think you're scared.
Alright.
Come and get it.
Alright, listen, buddy. You're not getting me killed. Okay, cool. Oh.
Come on, Scarlet, don't be careless.
You know what?
I'm a little light.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop it. Alright. Stop it. Got round 5, that's all, to be honest. This map is actually pretty easy compared to a lot of other maps. Like, this is my first attempt on it, basically, with this strategy at least. Wonder how far I'll get. I'm flawless so far. I think I'd probably quit out if I down now.
One, two, shit. Too many to
That's a
count.
nuke. I'll use it for the shield. And to get rid of all these
Quick and
explosive,
painless.
poison,
Quick and
ice fucking dudes. Perfect.
Could sure do with a reload.
You can't hold 2 gauntlets in this map at once. I've never tried it, but honestly it's not even worth it. Because they just really aren't all that great.
Scabhead. That change your mind?
The blood one is alright. It's the one I have now. This one.
Anyone seen
But
any
it's
spare
honestly
ammo?
not really worth having 2 gauntlets. Like, the RPG is just miles better.
Time to strike down the wicked!
Ooh, come on, dude. Fuck it. No trap.
This is gonna put me off soup forever.
Mule kick.
Anyone
Thing is,
watching
you
my
just,
back?
like, I don't know if I'd want mule kick because you'd have to get that as an extra perk because you actually need the 4 I have now, and then time slip. Electric cherry I have, I mean, I don't really care about it. I got it on
This isn't
accident,
the best time to be running low.
but you'd have to get mule kick there as a 6. That's a lot of restarts.
Come and get it.
Alright. Look at that madness. Why are you guys all spread out?
Back off, meatheads.
Oh. Trap time. I mean, if you get, yeah, I mean, if you get it. And you can hold 2 gauntlets at the same time, which I don't know if you can. You
Come
probably
on in.
can't, but
Water's fine.
assuming you can, then yeah. But there's no reason for you to run a normal gun. Besides maybe a blast furnace gun if the game doesn't error you anymore. So you can get easy drops when you don't have
Anything
ammo.
left after that? I could use some more breathing room.
What do we got?
Come and get it.
It's a pretty good pattern, not gonna lie. Bonus points. Does it look like I care? Solid.
This is gonna put me on
Look at this
soup
dude.
forever.
Fuck off.
Pegasus, now!
Is Pegasus going? Anything drop wise? Doesn't look like it. I see.
Come and get it.
I think I just straight up just doesn't care. Yep.
One, two, shit! Too many to count. Who says a watch pod never boils? Come and get it. Sorry the end was so messy.
That looks like round.
Anyone else running low?
But I should have actually used the shield part, but it doesn't matter. So why do I keep crouching? So let me just strafe jump, please.
Soup's on.
Hope you guys see the point. I have a phenomenal time. I don't think that will be much of a problem. We should be going for 2 days.
That was a big one.
I just want to do every coaster once, at least. And if it's... Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to ask is, like, what are the waiting lines on average? Because I fucking hate waiting lines. And, like, last time I went to America, they were not bad at all. But, like, I've experienced, like, 3-hour waiting lines for just one ride, and I just really just don't want to do that.
Who says
And I know
a
for Steel
watch pot
Vengeance it's
never
going to be
boils?
long, but, like, what are, like, waiting lines on average?
Pegasus, I need you.
I don't like 3-hour waiting lines. Good thing that wasn't a max. I almost missed that. Okay. 2-hour line to 20-30 minutes. I know that Cedar Point's operations. I've heard those. They're really fucking good. But yeah. Get up to 3 and 4 hours? Yeah, well, fuck that. Might just
You know
save
what I
up for a
think?
fucking
I
fast
think
lane
you're
one.
scared.
I'll see how expensive that
That change
is.
your mind?
Because if it is actually like
Come on in.
that bad, then I'm definitely not waiting in line. Depends on when you go. Start of July. Like early July. That's when I'm going. If I go, it's gonna be the early July. Fastlane Plus is 100 plus. That doesn't surprise
A
me.
little light.
I paid for a fast line in Canada. But that was totally worth it. I got to ride Leviathan about 10 times. Like that shit was worth it.
So you feel crushed.
Holy shoot. Yeah, if it's worth, like, I'm definitely paying for a fast lane one then. Like, I don't mind spending an extra 30-40 quid because, like, it can make your day by going in each ride like multiple times. Yeah, 4th of July, that's true. I don't actually know if... Yeah, we might actually be going that week. Phuket. Yeah, then I'll definitely get a Fastlane Plus. I'll just save some extra money for that then. That shit's worth it.
Soup's on.
Like, if I go, like, I'm never gonna go there again, Cedar Point. Maybe in, like, 20 years. But, like, it's across the planet for me, so... If I go, I gotta make the best of it. Right?
Sorry the end was so messy.
That's why I'll probably end up doing it.
Who
I'll
says
ride
a
it all
watch
day
pot
long.
never boils?
I had that with the first ever Hyper coaster I did, which was Silver Star in Germany. That thing is fucking awesome. It's not even that big, it's just good. Like, it doesn't, a ride doesn't have to be big to be good. It's a little bit higher than Steel Vengeance, but it's just like, it's just good. The ride doesn't have to be huge in order to be good. Oh dear. Hey, look at that. The max is actually lighting up. How awesome is that? Too bad my bullets aren't registering, but you know, who gives a shit about bullets? Oh fuck. I am not missing this match. You can literally fuck right off, dude. There's no way in hell am I missing that max. I honestly can't wait for like a lot of coasters in Cedar Point. Top Thrill Dragster is a coaster I always looked up to as a kid. And, like when I was like 5 or 6, I watched that thing and I was like, "There's no way I'm ever gonna go in that ride." Over a mile long. It's definitely more than It's definitely more than 2 miles. I hope 1 mile isn't long for a coaster. Silver Star is over 3 miles. No, 27 seconds of ejector air time. Yeah, that's amazing. I don't know what the air time is on Silver Star, but I think it's 21. Actually, like 19, something like that, and that's already insane. Maverick looks overrated. A lot of people love it, but I don't know. I'm not a fan of those type of coasters, but I bet it's still good. I still enjoy those coasters, don't get me wrong, but... And then there's Top Thrill Dragster. I just want to experience that. I just want to experience going that high. Steel Vengeance is one of the longest coasters on the planet. I mean, yeah, but then that means it's more than 4 or 5 miles. Like, not just 1 mile. I'm pretty sure it's over 4 miles, but I'm not sure about that. Should be. Because a 1 mile long coaster is not long. It's longer than Silver Star? That's good. That's good. At least they got rid of that shitty, what was it called? I don't even remember what the fucking wooden coaster was called, but I'm glad they RMC'd that shit. Turned it into a fucking hybrid. Because that thing was just dramatic. There isn't a coaster over 4 miles? There is, but not in the United States. I'm pretty sure that coaster is in Japan. I'm pretty sure it's like 8,000 feet long. Actually, no, that's not true. It's more.
So it's a fight you want, huh?
Insta-kill.
Oh yeah, 8,000 feet. Mean Streak? I'm pretty sure that's not the longest. I'm pretty sure Mean Streak is not the longest in the world. I'm gonna actually look that up right now on RCDB. Because I'm pretty sure there's one longer than Mean Streak. Mean Streak. Oh yeah, that's the... Never mind, that's the coaster from... Yeah, never mind, forget it. That's not the longest. My timer's still running. Mean Streak was the Cedar Point coaster. Yeah, this thing is 8.1 thousand feet. 8,100 feet. That thing is nuts. Steel Dragon 2000 in Japan. That's fucking stupidly long, dude. I'm pretty sure that's like 3 or 4 kilometers. Yeah, that's not 4 miles, actually. I don't know why. Whenever I think of miles, I always think of kilometers. I'm stupid. Let me actually look up Steel Vengeance. How long that is. 5,700 feet. I mean, it's nowhere near as long as Steel Dragon, but 5,700 feet is long. Let me actually look up Silver Star as well. 5,700 feet for Steel Vengeance. Silver Star. Come on, dog. Where is it? 5,300. Ooh, they're very close. But Steel Vengeance, yeah, Steel Vengeance is a little bit longer. That's nuts. Favorite zombies map? Origins on BO3.
Alright, you fetid freaks. Who's first?
Have you seen a POV? Oh, trust me, I have. I've seen a lot. I saw it before it was even out. I've watched that one many, many times. I think I might even know it off the top of my head. Not every move it makes, but just about what it does. At the start it's huge, and then when you think it's over, it just goes underneath the structure and just has small airtime hills. Is that round? What the fuck? That. Steel Vengeance broke like 10 records for the park and the coaster combined. Make sure you do back row when you do go. I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna do middle, back, and front. Especially if I'm gonna get a fast lane.
Hey, Scabhead! That change your mind? Anyone watching my back?
$15 actually. It really was 10 coaster records. I thought 10 was the total. Fuck me, dude. Custom zombies? No. I don't play custom zombies. I used to, not anymore. Good drop. Good drop.
Double points.
Most airtime on any coaster.
Come on in.
That's the record I cared about the most. First, like, there's like 3 records on just the drop itself. I'm like, yeah, the drop is pretty cool, but I don't care about the 3 records that it holds. One thing that about Twisted Colossus, I mean, obviously it's like a similar type of ride, obviously not as good. But I didn't like the seats in Twisted Colossus, but I know that Steel Vengeance has different cars, has different trains, and different seats, so I hope I like these a little bit more. Especially for someone like me, because I am like, the thing that bothered me about the fucking Twisted Colossus seats is I'm 6'4", and they're just not made for people that tall. Like, they expect people to go all the way up to 6 feet, and then that's it. It just stops after that. Hell no, mate. Heck no. Maverick's drop. It's not as high though. I've experienced drops like Maverick before. I mean, the best drop in the park is probably... Oh god, what's the dive coaster called again? I'm a big fan of dive coasters as well. But that's probably the best drop in the park. Definitely gonna do that one as well. There's so many fucking rides in Cedar Point. It's actually stupid how many there are.
I fought my way out of worse situations. Believe me.
Come on, dude. I'm trying out every coaster, dude. Don't worry about it.
I'm on a roll
Oh my
here.
goodness. Oh wait, I have ammo. Should be camping. Isn't the top 5 drop in the park? It also depends on what drops you like. If you like rough, like super fast drops, Maverick is probably your go. If you like casual drops that go down slowly but you can just watch the whole thing go down, then you have the dive coaster. Oh fucking hell, I'm forgetting these names.
This is gonna
Depends
go
on what
down
you prefer, really.
forever.
Same with intensity. I'm not an intensity kind of guy.
Seek the primordial weapon in the chaos of the treasuries.
I think I took a wrong turn. How's that for a powered up punch?
Millennium Force. Oh, I know I'll like Millennium Force's drop for sure. I don't doubt that one bit. One thing I do know is that the drops from Intamin Giga Coasters aren't as good as B&M's, so it probably won't live up to Leviathan's drop. But that one was really fucking good. It's gonna be similar, except not as good, but like almost the same.
All right, you fed
Oh my fuck!
freaks.
Actually,
He's
just did
first.
that. But yeah, Leviathan's drop was insane. Millennium Force is going to be similar and almost as good as that, so... Come on, dude. The view from Millennium Force is amazing. Dude, would literally die. Fucking hell. You're not even going to give me a drop either? Yeah, fuck you, man. I don't give a fuck.
I could use some more breathing room.
Overhated? I mean overrated or overhated? Because I'd say it's overrated. I do agree it's a really good coaster, but I don't agree with it being top 3 in the world or even top 1. I simply don't. Might disagree when I've done it, when I've written it. But I don't think my opinion will change. I've watched the POV like hundreds of times. People call it the world's fastest family coaster, though that's just fucking ass, isn't it?
Fight you want, huh?
Family coaster, good meme. I guess it's both. People shit on it for no reason, just because it's popular, and people just... And then there's other people who think it's the best. There's no, like, in-between for some reason. I don't know what it is. People just hate it, or they just think it's the best. There's no in between, and I feel like I'm kind of going to be in between of those two. I'm going to be like, yo, this coaster's great, but it's not the best. That's what I expect.
I think you're scared. Sure do with a reload.
In 15 to 23 seconds? Jesus Christ, that's actually worth it then. Some people call... Well, that's... Yeah. I could... From the POV, I can see why people think that's the best in the world. I'll need to ride it myself and I fully think that. Right now my favorite is still Leviathan. But just looking at POVs, I would probably agree right now. People who don't know anything about coasters won't see Steel Vengeance as the best because it's not the tallest, it's not the fastest in the world. I mean, maybe for hybrids it is, but not in terms of overall. And people who just don't know enough about coasters, they're just like, yeah, but it's not that tall compared to this fucking coaster in the park. Like, Top Thrill Dragster is twice the height.
Come on in.
Height don't mean shit. It's cool, but Superman coaster in Magic Mountain is 400 feet. You don't even notice it. And I have been in that one. Not the best coaster in the park.
I've thought my way out of worse situations. Believe me.
Alright, dude. That 8 extra seconds? Yeah, the 10 bullets feel like, who cares? Really? Like, that's 3 extra charges, but the charges last that long. Like, that's a long amount of camping. So let's say, how many charges do you have when you have 50 bullets in the thing? You'll have 16 charges, lasting 23 seconds each. That's pretty long. Come on, dude. Don't be mad. Yeah, but 16 times 23 is a long time. Magnum is also really amazing. Is it really though? Aerodynamics has made some horrendous coasters, but who knows, I might be wrong. I'll ride it for sure. I'm not gonna just judge by the fucking POV. If I'm gonna ride it or not, I'm gonna do them all. But I'm not expecting much, which might actually be a good thing, because if then actually ends up being good, then I'll actually like it a lot more.
Anyone seen any bullets?
Some of the strongest airtime in the world. Check it out. I'm definitely gonna do it. Not just like just because I've heard bad reviews doesn't mean I'm not gonna ride it. Like even like the worst coaster in the world, like Vekoma SLCs. I think most people know that that's the worst coaster in the world. Whenever I'm in a park where there's an SLC, I still ride it just because I want to know how bad it actually is. And then I rode it, and it's terrible. And yeah, I never touched it again. Just do it once, just to find out how fucking bad it is. Now I need to learn how to upgrade the other hands.
Come on in. Water's fine.
I know how to upgrade 2 of them. And they're both really easy. The blood one is easy and the plant one is also easy. That.
Back off, meatheads.
Crowd surfing.
Soup's on.
Have to sit in the magic seat. I heard about that. Where is that? The magic seat. Just never wanted to. I mean, the only wonder weapon you need is the RPG, really. I'd still get the upgraded thing, though. Maverick will surprise you. I think every coaster will surprise me in some way. Because a POV just doesn't tell the whole story.
I'll take them.
I think it might even be like the other way around. I think I might expect great things from a coaster and then it turns out to be terrible. Like, who knows? I don't expect that with Steel Vengeance though. Like, it's possible. I might not like Top Thrill Dragster. I definitely will. I rode Stealth in Thor Park last year, which is half the size, and I thought that was amazing.
Son of a bitch. I thought my way out of worse situations.
Oh, hello.
Believe me.
She played from 102 to 118 today. It's actually a pretty decent grind. Well, I say that, I normally would be playing from 110 to like 140 in one day, but nah. What's up, Frost? It has been a while. Yeah, you'll be able to camp to like 100 probably. Get a sub 5 hour 100. Maybe even less. Top Thrill Dragster better than King Dakar? I know people like Top Thrill Dragster more than King Dakar because the launch on King Dakar is rough. Like, yeah, it has an airtime hill, but who really cares if the ride's rough? And Stealth actually launches faster than Top Thrill Dragster does. That launch is like, it's nothing crazy. It's good, but it's not like the craziest thing ever. How's YouTube been? Honestly, I haven't been streaming too much lately. I've just been doing other stuff, to be honest. YouTube has been decent. I streamed Origins for the last time in October. Made a montage on the record. Everything like that. That airtime hill gives you no airtime? Yeah, I've heard that. And the ride, the launch is like rough.
This is gonna put me off
Like
soup
there's no
forever.
point in having it. Honestly, I would love a coaster like King Dakar, but have it start the same way, and then just have like a small track after it. Stealth is yeah, it accelerates faster than Top Thrill Dragster does.
Alright, you fetid freaks. Who's first?
That launch was really good.
Come on in. Water's fine.
Sometimes a launch is like too fast to even enjoy it. I've had a couple of those, but with that one, no, it was good. It wasn't too fast and it wasn't slow either. Are you kidding me right now? When I watch you play Origins every day, those days are over. Map is maxed out. No point. Lapbard. Oh yeah, that's true. That's another thing. That's another thing. Why did they do that with King Khan? Why did they have to do fucking over-the-shoulder fucking restraints? That shit's fucking stupid. I'm pretty sure Stealth also has over-the-shoulder restraints. Honestly, that didn't really bother me, but a lap bar is just like, there's literally, it's always going to be better than over-the-shoulder restraints. Like, give me the max. I know you want to give it to me. What was my last max? I'm pretty sure it was 116. Or 117. Who knows? Huh. Alright. State law? Really? That's fucking stupid. I haven't watched any BO4 zombie gameplay, so this is a first. The game itself is not that great, but this map is really good in my opinion. Unbearable restraints. Honestly, the best restraints there are B&M, Hyper and Giga Coasters. Like, I don't think you'll get any better restraints than that. Not only is it a lap bar, but the chairs, they're just fucking perfect. I don't think anything will top them. I've seen a couple people talk about them, like, saying that nothing can beat that. B&M restraints are the best restraints.
Soup's on.
Whoa. What the fuck? The thing with B&M restraints is that they're so fucking good. The fact that I'm 6'4" and my feet are still not touching the ground. Millennium Forces will top them for you? I hope so. They might. I doubt it though. It's gonna be very fucking hard to beat B&M's restraints, but that's not easy at all. But I'll see when I ride Millennium Force. Come on, dude.
Back off, meatheads.
Lift up airtime moments. You can do that on the... Wait, what the fuck is happening? You can do that on the B&M restraints too. I don't know, I just like them. Nothing has topped them. I don't know if I've ever ridden a coaster that has the same restraints as Millennium Force. I've ridden a lot of Intamin coasters, so I might have. Come on, dude. Literally, every time I go camping, the round ends.
Seek the primordial weapon in the chaos of the treasuries.
I'll check it out, Strike. It'd be great if they were the best.
Come and get it.
Explain what's going on right now. Basically, the RPG is the wonder weapon. That bathtub is a trap. This thing is like a staff from Origins.
So
You can
it's a
camp
fight
with
you
it.
want, huh?
And the zombies are fucking crazy fast.
Scabhead. That change
I have a
your mind?
perk that makes you unable to be hit while you have your shield out. I think that's it. Drops are glitched, as you can see.
Time to get stabby.
And I also have this thing, which is some kind of Pegasus weapon.
Pegasus, I need you. This isn't the best time to be running low. Your generosity knows no beginning. Good thing this fits me like a glove.
I don't doubt that I'm gonna be like my favorite park ever is gonna be Cedar Point. I don't doubt that one bit. But I don't want to get my expectation up too high, saying like, whoa, this is literally like, I don't know.
Woo! That was a big one.
When I have high expectations for stuff, there's a higher chance of you being disappointed. And I don't think it will disappoint, but just to make sure, I had high expectations for BO4. How that turned out. Obviously, Cedar Point is going to be good, I know that. But if I'm thinking in my head, like, every coaster I'm going to ride in that park is going to be better than anything I've ever done. And then it turns out to be close, but not really. Still that extra bit that I just don't want to have. I did have that when I went last time to America. I was like, whoa, all these coasters are going to be the best, and then only a couple ended up being actually fucking amazing.
Anything left after that?
Kind of, Trace. Gauntlet's nowhere near as OP as the Apophthegm Servant, though. What's up, Expert TNT?
This is gonna put me off soup forever.
See when this round's gonna end. I'm saying 9 hours 10. That's my guess.
Anyone seen any spare ammo? I think I took a wrong turn.
They're planning on topping Steel Vengeance soon. It's gonna be pretty hard to top that, isn't it? They've already added a lot of coasters recently. I hope they wait with that another couple years so that I didn't go a year too early to Cedar Point. Like if they add that in 2020, I'm gonna be like, fuck this shit, I was there in 2019.
Believe me.
I don't know what else they could add, like a wing coaster. They already have that. A dive coaster, they already have that. Launch coasters, they have way too many of those. Hyper coaster, I mean, they have Magnum, which is whatever.
Come on in.
But
Water's fine.
I mean, a B&M Hyper would be good, but that's not going to top everything in the park, and I don't really think they need it. Considering they have Steel Vengeance and Millennium Force. $150th anniversary. Oh yeah, that's true. Well, I don't know what they're gonna do to top off Steel Vengeance, but it has to be something fucking insane. Maybe another Giga Coaster, or even a Strata Coaster. goes up with a chain instead of a launch. So a 400 plus foot coaster by B&M. Fuck me, that'd be amazing. That would top Steel Vengeance, no doubt.
Fight you want, huh?
Playing non-stop? No, this is just overall game time. Started the game 2 days ago. They would have to do a strata coaster with a chain
Could sure do with a reload.
instead of a launch, and then make it super long as well. It's the only thing I can see them doing. Or 500 foot, yeah, but I doubt they'll skip 400 with the chain lifts. I love the fact that Pegasus just doesn't give a fuck.
You know what I think?
500 foot coaster by B&M, that's it's gonna be pretty fucking nuts if they do that. And yes, that will top Steel Vengeance, no doubt. Imagine having a 350 foot high airtime hill. Like, dude, you ain't gonna remember what your seat looks like when you're back. That shit's gonna be mental. I'll have to go back to Cedar Point if they make that in 2020. That's one thing I know for sure.
This is gonna put me off soup forever.
I want to donate, but I don't have PayPal. I have Super Chat that you can donate in. You'll need a credit card for that though. But if you can't, it's totally fine. Like, you don't have to donate. I appreciate it though. A giant steel coaster from RMC. I don't know if, like, I mean, a steel coaster, yeah, that would be good, but another RMC, it would have to have a different style than Steel Vengeance,
Soup's on.
because if they're gonna make a Steel Vengeance type coaster but bigger, what's the point of having Steel Vengeance in the park? You know, like, you're gonna have two the same coaster, but one is bigger. Like, why the fuck would you ride the smaller one? What's up, Smoked? How's it going, dude?
Hey, scout heads. That change your
You guys
mind?
talking about roller coasters on Cedar Point?
This isn't the best time to be running low.
Their T-Rex can go up to 500 feet. I mean, I wouldn't say no to that. I know for sure that I'll have to go back to Cedar Point.
Anyone else running low? I could use some
This
more
is a
breathing
decent
room.
shooting spot. Whatever.
Who says a watch pot never boils?
4 from B&M and 4 from Intamin. They're different. They're different types though. So that's what I mean. Like with RMC, obviously, if they make like a huge T-Rex coaster, that would have to be a way different style than Steel Vengeance is. Because if they're just gonna make two of the same types, like two hybrids or with a similar layout, then what's the point of riding Steel Vengeance if there's a bigger version of it? But in terms of like
That never gets tiresome.
B&M, you've got an invert. You know, you got all types of different B&M coasters. With Intamin, you've got Topfield Dragster, you've got Maverick, you've got Millennium Force. Like, they're not, you can't even compare those rides. But if there would be two Giga coasters by Intamin, it'd be stupid. Like, if one was better than the other, why the fuck would you ride Millennium Force if there was a better one built? How do I do it? Super chat. I don't know if you can see like under my channel name or somewhere like that, or maybe next to the chat, there is a $sign that you can click on. I'm not sure actually. I don't know what it's like. I barely watch streams on my phone. Steel single rail coaster. I mean, if that's the case, then yeah, build it. Because that's not, you can't compare that to Steel Vengeance. It would have to be completely different than Steel Vengeance, but if it is, then hell yeah, go for it. BO1's Kino Old School. I still play like Black Ops 1 every now and then.
Anything left after that?
Instead of Gatekeeper, they almost got a 325-foot tall Giga. Yeah, I don't see the point of that. Maybe if it was made by Enderman, or not Enderman, B&M, and it was fully airtime, then yeah, it makes sense. But if it was like another Enderman or like an intense B&M Giga, there is no point in putting another Giga in your park. They have to be completely different layouts. It has to be all airtime. What's up, Techno? How's it going, dude?
Alright, you fetid freaks. Who's first?
One, 200, 300, yeah. They also have the most 200s. It's fucking stupid.
Who says a watch pod never boils?
Alright. What's up, Suhel? 6 over 200 feet. I've lost track at this point. Yeah, I think I know which ones are over 200. It's fucking stupid how many there are. Yeah, I'm doing alright. I've not been doing much lately either today. Alright, just break it, bro.
Sure do with a reload.
Yeah, most parks have one. Six Flags, like, Canada's Wonderland has 2. I've been there. Six Flags Magic Mountain has 1, 2, 2? Is that it? 2. That park has the most coasters in the world, and it only has 2 over 200 feet. Might be forgetting one. Possible I forgot one. You guys just fuck off. Cheers, bud.
I call down the lightning.
Oh, hello. First actual attempt? Yeah, this is my first attempt on this map. Doing the proper strat. This map is pretty easy, not gonna lie. I do like this map. And I'm gonna continue playing it until I either die, error reset, whatever the fuck ends my game. See, me quitting is possible. Yeah. They have the record for pretty much every coaster. Almost every coaster. They don't have the most in terms of like just sheer coasters. Magic Mountain still have. You guys just fuck off for once. Easier than Blood? I wouldn't say it's easier than Blood. It's definitely more fun than Blood. With Blood, the thing is that you're just sitting behind a trap half of the game. And here you actually have to run at all times.
Come and get it.
So I'd say this is a little bit harder than Blood. But it's still pretty easy. The thing with Blood is that it's so annoying running out with the shield because you can't see shit. The shield on this map, you can just see over it. I hate running around with the shield on Blood. It actually just pisses me off.
Carpenter.
Maybe fix the rest of the place up while you're at it. This is gonna put me off soup forever.
Not bad.
That change your mind?
Oh my god, how did I get stuck on that? It's bullshit.
Shit! Too many to count.
Bullshit. Can't wait to play the map, but Amazon delivery sucks. To Egypt?
This is
Wait,
gonna
you
put me off
bought
soup
the game
forever.
again? Oh, you're waiting for a controller. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, did you break the disc or something? You're rebuying it?
Anyone seen any spare ammo? This is gonna put me off soup forever. Anything left after that?
Man, fuck you.
Anyone
Okay.
watching my back?
Yep, that's confirmed. Fuck this shit.
Who's next?
Demonetization for swearing. Come at me. Don't use discs anymore. I have BO4 digitally downloaded. The only disc I have is BO3.
Pegasus! No!
Alright, I'd appreciate a max ammo soon. Last one was 118 near the end of the round. And this round is halfway. But I'd still like a max right about now. Alright, but actually no, I should.
Come and get it.
Yeah, I don't like discs. I don't mind having one disc, because that way I can just literally start up BO3 whenever I want. It never, like, BO4 never leaves my PS4, but whenever I'm just like, we got 6 discs, 6 different games, and I just want to play something, I have to put in the disc, get out of my chair to just, no, I'm not doing that. Let me start it up whenever I want it.
Come and get it.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I think?
Bro,
I think you're scared.
that's some mad movements. Up. Max ammo.
Who says a watch pod never boils?
Get out! Yeah, one disc is basically digital because you never take it out anyway. Been in there for 3 years. Oh, come on, dude. Man. Shit.
Pervert face. I'm a little light.
There is a guy turning.
Sorry the end was so
That is an insta-kill.
Insta-kill.
Someone who appreciates 360s in eye rounds.
I could use some more breathing room.
360s are the best. That wasn't even a 360 though, the move I did. I mean, I did do another move with a 360, and that 360. Ah! Wasn't necessary. Dog.
Anyone else?
Man.
Even tired.
Shit, dude. Let me just get a shield. Get on with my life. Holy shit. Down, out. Dude, fuck this thing.
Who's first?
And now I can't see anything.
Anything left after that?
Like, I just want to fucking... Why does this thing not work? I guess I understand. It's in the fucking tree. Oh, brilliant. It's in the tree. Come at it.
Come and get it.
Origins M8 wall buy 360s. I do not mess around that M8 wall buy. It's a fucking death trap, that place. It's a death trap, those wall buys on Origins. All of them, especially the fucking M8. And the KN is somewhat of a death trap.
I've thought my way out of worse
1927
situations.
is whatever.
Believe me.
It's decent.
Soup's on.
I can remember all those downs I got because of the fucking KN wall buy. That spot is lethal. It's a death trap as soon as you exit it. What's up, Blue? Alright, last bullet. Last bullet. Max ammo. Ah.
Hey, scabhead. That change your mind?
Well, I would say I'm not surprised. Well, actually, would be telling the truth.
Who says a watch pod never boils?
Trap only now until we get our Pegasus back. Brilliant. Round's gonna end soon. Should probably no longer speak. Should probably not use another Pegasus this round.
So it's a fight you want, huh?
Uh-oh, this thing is not ready. Not ready.
Come and get it.
Here it is. Just gonna break. Hey, how would I know that? Is the setup annoying on this map? I mean, kind of. You gotta get the Hellion out of the box, the salvo. I restart first box for it, and then you gotta get Time Slip as your 5th perk. That's a bit annoying. Nothing crazy. It took me 2 days to set up a game. Oh shit, I'm just keep going too early. This is stupid.
Back off, meatheads. Come and get it.
The setup, once you get your salvo out of the box, is not bad. But it's just restarts. That's all it is. If you're complaining about 120, you're fucked. Nah, this is fine right now.
Too many to count.
Setup is just a bit iffy. Kidding me, dude? Okay, let me just do an extra cutback next time. I had the timing down
Put me on
perfectly.
soup forever.
Excuse me, dudes. 2 days? Yeah, I didn't get Time Slip. Nothing you can do without Time Slip. They need to add a restart button? Yeah, they do. That shit's so annoying. They don't got a fucking restart button. It takes ages for you to just like get the box in the right position. This round's actually gonna end in a moment. So I'll get a max next round. Probably pause after I get a max. This is fast. I'm pretty sure this is 17 SPH, what I'm doing right now. It's a decent speed. I may have fucked this up. That was actually perfect timing.
Who says a watch pod never boils?
Alright.
I could use some more breathing room. Come on in. Water's fine.
Okay, that's nice, Scott. I remember that glitch. Wait, no, that's not good. Why did I say that was good? Whatever, dude. I just restart first box anyway. Even if fire sales didn't matter, I just can't be asked going all the way to round 30, hitting the box. I just want to get it. Just give me a first box so I can do the setup. So I can do my challenges and shit. I'm actually gonna use this now. Like screw it, dude. The round's still not over for some reason.
Too many to count.
slow as fuck, but I want a game right away. I mean, you could play with time slip. See, now I put it down after waiting for 3 minutes, and then the round ends. How standard is that? You could play 4 perks, just get time slip instead of PhD, and yeah, that's about it really. Don't camp with the salvo on the early rounds.
Alright, you fetid freaks. Who's first? Come and get it.
Alright. I'm gonna do one more trap, circle, and then. Oh! Well, I said I was gonna pause on an ammo, and I just got ammo. Perfect. That's actually like literally a perfect place to end it.
Hey, Tom,
Can I please
what's
do
the
that?
Greek word for kill streak? Fail!
Alright. That's a good place to end it. Got full ammo, everything like that. Alright. I'll probably continue this stream later this week. And yeah, that's it. In terms of getting more viewers in chat, I mean, what I did is just get high rounds, get good, like get records that got views, impressive stuff on YouTube. That's what I did. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.